Yeah, buddy.
Just turned up.
Grassroots Garage.
How's the punctuality of the bloke? Straight on it.
Spot on. On this episode of Grassroots Garage, we have this beautifully restored 1976 Celica owned by Travis. We caught up with him on our way to end of month meet at Eastern Creek. He gave Pete and I the lowdown on historic rego.
60 days, so you got to say what date is, time, the location,
Yeah.
your name, and then the signature.
And you get 60 drives a year.
60 drives, yeah.
Travis's Celica looked amazing rolling down the freeway. It certainly was turning some heads. We headed down to the end of month meet at Eastern Creek, but before we got there, we sat down with Travis and just got him to tell us a little bit more about his car.
Travis,
How we going?
thanks for coming on the show. Tell us about your car.
It's a 1976 Celica. It's only an LT, but it's been badged up to be a GT.
Yep.
So it's got all the grills and bits and bobs.
Yep.
18 RC engine, twin Delortos, 5-speed manual.
Nice.
So that's about it.
Where'd you get it?
Got it from a guy in Maroubra.
Yeah.
So he'd done the restoration himself, all the paintwork and bits and bobs, made it his own, and I bought it off him. It was one of my mates, so yeah.
Why a Celica?
Mainly the colour, actually. I really love the colour. As soon as I saw it popped, and I just really liked it.
What got you into Datsuns and Celicas?
Yeah, so Dad's interested in Camaros.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of Camaros, and I guess it's just the shape. It's a 4-cylinder, so I can drive it. So I can't drive a V8. Yep. So if I would have been able to get a Camaro or something like that, I would have.
Yeah.
But the 4-cylinder had to.
I would have thought they'd leave with the power to weight.
I'm not too sure. I think some of them, the 6-cylinders, yes, but I still think the V8s are classified as high performance.
High performance.
Something like
they're
that.
Heavy, man. Big,
they are
heavy
pretty heavy,
man.
compared to this. This is only like 1,000 kilos.
So what's your dad's Camaro?
He's got a 67 and a 69.
What colour are they? He comes out of that.
One's being built. Yeah, one's being built and one's red, bright red.
Bright red.
So bright colours run in the family.
Yeah, today. Very nice, man. All right.
Yeah.
So I think I know the answer to this. All right. So you win lotto. You're unlimited now. What does your garage look like?
Dear oh dear. That's a terrible question to ask someone. I'd have a mix of things, to be honest, but I do like my classic Japanese cars.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd have to be at least one Celica with flares and the chin spoiler.
Would you go? You'd probably chase down a full GT. Do you reckon?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
GT, GTV, TA22 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Camaro. Sneaking in there.
Probably a Camaro. Yeah,
right.
I'd say so. Right. Maybe one or two. Probably
what about
two.
An old Skyline?
Skylines. Yeah, I guess.
Original.
Yeah,
see, I like the old Crown.
I like original stuff.
Toyota,
yeah, the original stuff. Yeah. I'd have a Tirana LC.
What else do you have? Tirana LC.
Yeah,
nice. Yeah.
But classic and original, so not modified and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Gosh, yeah, that's a big question to ask. Probably.
What's next for the Celica?
Not sure just yet. I'd like to put it on full rego so I can drive it more.
Yeah.
So just more than the 60 days, but. Maybe new wheels when it comes to it, maybe lowering it first, just get it a bit lower.
Yep.
So
full rego so you can take it to more staff.
Yeah, and just drive it around a bit more. And
what's this?
so it's an 18 RC.
Yep.
Twin Delortos. That's about
That's
it.
it. That's what you got. 1.8.
No, Pete, it's a 2-litre.
Two
oil
litre,
filter,
huh? Massive long oil filter. Is that the factory length? Big.
Oh, I'm not too sure. It's just what's on there.
So they're a 1.8.
No, Pete, it's an 18 RG engine. It's not like most engines where the number represents the displacement. We're going to head into the weeds a little bit, but Toyota's R-Series engine began life in 1953 as a 1.5-litre single overhead cam. This was followed in 59 by the 3R at 1.9 litres. The 1973 Toyota Corona got the 6R, a 2-litre engine, and Travis's 76 Celica has the 18 RC. You good now, mate?
That's not confusing at all.
Yeah.
18, 1.8
So this is the single cam.
Okay.
So the 18 RG is the twin cam.
Oh yeah, cool.
So I'd like one of those, but we'll just see how this gets us for the time being. So
cool.
it goes all right. The Delortos, they help.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we had engine problems. It was running about 8-to-1 compression.
Oh wow.
So issues.
Yeah.
So we've decked the head, deck the block, and
Set up
put
for a turbo, man.
larger pistons.
That's
in it.
exactly what I
That's
said. Just
exactly
chuck a
what he
turbo on
said,
it.
yeah. We'll tell that to the copper.
Or the old school.
Just not
Get
going to
the-
hide it.
Get the old school. Can you get hats for these? You can get hats for the
Yeah,
Webers. You
yeah,
just get
yeah.
the turbo hats.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Just chuck a
Bang it
turbo
in.
on it. Just bang it
I
on.
mean, there's room down there for one somewhere, but
5-speed behind it.
5-speed
Is that
behind it,
just
yeah.
Factory Toyota gearbox behind
Yep.
it.
Yeah, the factory
Nice.
one, as far as I know. So they didn't actually bring GTs to Oz.
Okay.
It was only, I think they're LTs. So people did badge them up
Gotcha.
to spec. It's the exact same colour as the Peter Williamson one.
Now, when you own a car that looks this good, this sometimes happens. The best thing to do is to handle it like a gentleman, grassroots garage style.
Hey,
Is it?
Hey, Celica.
Celica. What the hell? Look at it. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, mate. It's the same colour as the Peter Williamson Model 1 that they raced.
Okay.
And that's the one they put the axe through the boot. So they've got footage of them
Oh,
axing
yeah?
the boot to get to the boot because they had the fuel. I think that's why they refilled the fuel. So they had to actually put an axe through the boot
Axe
of
in
it.
the
So
boot.
Of 50, Williamson in the Celica. There we go. Now, what's the devil's going on there?
He's had some extraordinary sort of bump there. He's been hit in the back, and it has deflected or changed the shape of the boot. They can't open the bonnet to get the fuel in. Now, here's the man leading the index, and they can't refuel the car.
I got a photo next to the Peter Williamson one at the last Sydney V8s in Homebush.
Yeah.
So they had his car in the dome, a bunch of other Peter Williamson cars.
Yep.
So they had the later model Celicas, like the green one, and I don't know exactly what they are, but yeah. And so I got the opportunity to park it up next to him and get some shots.
Now it's time to cruise down to Zen Garage's end of month meet.
So we're down at end of month, mate. We've checked out Travis's little Celica, and mate, thanks for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for telling us about your car,
No
man.
worries. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Standard.